So right by our campsite, we found this little trail that leads to this canyon. This might be what they call Annie Creek Canyon. I could see there's a bridge down there. In the center of the picture down there, there's a little water flowing. And just to the left, there's a little brown bridge that crosses the creek. Very scenic. Hope you can catch it on here. So we're gonna head over the other direction. Let's see what we see on this side. Let's check it out. Well, not too much to see from here. It is a very deep canyon. I think the main thing is don't go past this fence. I'll head up this way. Right now we're actually heading back to our campsite. Boy, if you lose your step, you're going down there. So we're staying tight to the left of the trail. Wow, there's a trail down there. That might, I don't know if that's Annie Creek Trail because that doesn't have much elevation on it. That must be a different trail. So we may do Annie Creek Canyon tomorrow. It's a little less severe than Garfield Point or Garfield Peak. So we may try that one. And we're just gonna, wow, there's a lot of little cutoffs here. So we're gonna try to find our way back to our campsite from here. Maybe. This tree got hit hard. Oh my God, it snapped off in two places. Look at that. They have 50 feet of snow here a year. 50 feet. September they say 3 inches and it doesn't accumulate, so we're in the clear. But it looks like they have some severe weather here. Wind and precipitation, it's just going down, I think. Okay, so we stumbled upon the beginning of the Annie Creek Canyon Trail, which we were just walking. So this will be our hike for tomorrow. So we may start from where we just were, make the big loop, and actually finish up here tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna head down the Annie Creek Trail, which goes down into this canyon here, along the river. If you do the whole thing, we cross the river about 4 times, I think, and then come back up and around, and here are the campsites right there. Campsite loops. So we'll see if we do that tomorrow. Okay, so it's September 23rd. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and after seeing that canyon yesterday, we decided not to do Garfield Peak. We're going to do Annie Creek Canyon Trail. 1.7 miles, not that long. It says 200 feet elevation. Seems like more than that to me, but we're going to get on the trail here, which is not actually technically the beginning, but it works for us. It's near our campsite. And this is what we saw yesterday. And here's the trail. It's another bright blue sunny morning. Of course, I'm looking at the trail, not the camera right now. So we're gonna head down this way. And we go along the edge for a while, then we switch back down to that creek, and then we hang a left along the creek, and then we're going to come up, switch backing up in a little while. So there's the cliff down there. It's as much as I'm going to go. All right, so it's down there. They say it's about 200 feet down, so we're just gonna hold the inside of the trail here and be safe. We got our hiking poles, we got our boots, we got our backpack. I would expect about a 2-hour hike. So it's not an all-day thing, but we'll see, and we'll keep you posted. It seems like it might have, well, it didn't rain last night, but the trail is a little bit more muddy than yesterday. I think this is where we were yesterday. We showed you this. Okay, that gully. All right, so we're going to continue on our way. It's just a beautiful, beautiful morning, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Now, unfortunately, they ran out of trail guide booklets that are at the trailhead, but I don't know what this is in front of us. There's a lot of gray, piles of gray dirt, or it could be ash. You know, this is a huge volcano that went off, and I don't know if you could see in the middle distance there's a ridge of gray, and then there's the mountains of gray behind us, I mean beyond that. So just interesting features. So we're going to continue. So far it's been very safe on this cliff edge trail. It hasn't been too bad. Here's stop number 4. We don't have our trusty little trail guides. They ran out. Okay, so let's head up into this forest. Very different look right here. They say there were bear in this campground. There was a sign back there. We haven't seen any, and we don't want to see any, actually. Yeah, we don't want to see them on the trail right now. Seen plenty of wildlife on this trip, and we don't need a bear right now. It's a beautifully quiet morning and a wonderful forest we're walking through right now. Right on the cliff edge. Oh, good. So right now we're hitting this patch of gullies going down and up, little ravines. We're still on that cliff edge, but it's not so dangerous. Let's see what this little sign says here. Oh, it's just a bench.
Oh, bench.
But we have another one of those trail markers on the nature trail number 5. So now we're going to switch back down into the canyon. So we're just going to hang on to the inside track and we'll be fine. But I'm going to shut this off so that we can really concentrate on what we're doing. There's the drop down. And here's the trail, which is going to switch back. Of course, we haven't done this before. We'll see what lies ahead.
She's taking a whole minutes.
So we're working our way down very gently and carefully. Don't want to go down there. So we just pick our way through and enjoy the day. Yeah, I'm filming. You're doing great. I'm gonna stay on the inside. Yeah, oh, it switchbacks nicely over there. That's a nice grade in front of us over there. It's really a beautiful canyon here. Very lush. And the beautiful dry weather makes it that much better. Okay, we're almost down to the bottom now. And we found this nice sunny open area. Wait for me there, Cat. We're getting our first close look at the creek. Right down in there, you may hear it if I stop talking. Alright. It's getting really warm in the sun. We're in the sun, it's nice and warm. This here is stop 6 if we had a handy trail packet. But you know, they're closing up this campground, Mazama Campground. I think it's the 26th they're closing. I think that's Sunday. And today's the 23rd, so they have all the groceries at 35% off. They're emptying this place out. It's a fairly empty campground right now. And I guess that's why there's no more trail guides. They're just getting ready to close shop.
This is pretty steep.
Okay, we have a steep drop and then we're going to be at the bottom. So we'll see you there. We took a little spur trail that comes right down to the water. There's a bridge up ahead of us over here. Yeah, we're going to head over that bridge in a minute. But this is Annie Creek. And we're in Annie Creek Canyon. Really happy we did this. The lake is beautiful, but it's nice to see another part of the park. So right here at stop 7, which is just past where we were. Hope you can see it in this video, but right there you can see lava that flowed down to this point. Of course, that was thousands of years ago. It's very bright in the video, but there's gray lava there, very smooth, a little bit rough on the left-hand side. Pretty neat to see the lava hit the water. Very sturdy, well-maintained bridge here. That's good. There you go. It's actually a beautiful dead tree. That's the way this place is. Everything's beautiful. And now we're approaching our third stream crossing. There are 4. It really is a hidden treasure in this park, as beautiful as the lake is. And this is what we're doing this whole trip, is taking pictures.
Beautiful, magnificent, majestic.
I'm going to call it lovely. It's a lovely little hike. We've been heading uphill now just for a little bit. I think we're well more than halfway up. Yeah. And I think the top is just right up there where those trees are. So I think we're pretty close to the end. And we'll see you there. And this looks like the final slog up to the top. A very, very pleasant hike. And the weather is perfect for it. About 1.8 miles. Okay, and we've reached the top. Hope you enjoyed our little hike of Annie Creek Canyon Trail. Huffing a little bit. This is the amphitheater in front of us here. Oh, there's a deer. You can see him right in the center of the picture. Three deer. There's at least 4. I don't know if you can see them on the video. And here it is. So we finished that hike rather quickly, a little over an hour. So we decided to continue a little further, about a half a mile each way to Annie Springs. And we're going to go check that out. And PCT, that means the Pacific Crest Trail, is about a half a mile ahead. So this is a little spur that comes off of that. So let's check out Annie Springs, see what that's about. Well, about 15 yards after that sign, maybe 20 yards, we hit Annie Spring. Here it is. So it just bubbles up right here. This little pool. I have my water shoes, you might go in there. Alright, and right up that trail was the road where the sign was. And our campsite about a half a mile that way. Alright, I think we're going to call it a day on this hike. And we'll see you at our next adventure.
on Annie's Creek Trail at the beginning, and it's a descent down into a canyon.
Yes.
If you can see the canyon.
The background, what I really love is that gray ash stuff. I don't think you can see it here.
It's a very steep descent, 1.8 miles around the loop. It's a loop.
Alright.
Oh, we're gonna turn it this way. I don't know if you can see down how steep that is in that canyon.
Yeah, there are what they call the pinnacles that the ash shot up out through there. There's a whole series of them, but I don't think you can see it on this video. Which are different than the pinnacles from the Crater Loop Drive. That's a different area. We're over at Mazama Campground.
Okay, signing off.
Alright. Well, we did end up eating at Annie's restaurant, and we want to talk to the customers here and get their reviews. What do you think, Kathy, of Annie's restaurant?
We had both had the fish and chips, and they were delicious. Two
Yes.
nice big pieces of cod, and chips, and a nice salad.
Yeah, it was
And
very
this is
good.
our last night at Crater Lake. I'm
Yeah.
really gonna miss it because it's a beautiful place.
Yes, so we did have a very good dinner at Annie's, and yeah, this is our last evening here. We may go walk down by the gorge again, by the canyon, because it looked like the sun was hitting nicely on the walls. So we're gonna go take a walk over there. So we'll see you soon. We love Crater Lake. It was really a great time here.
Wish you guys were here with us.
Okay. Okay, we're going to be leaving our site here at Mazama Campground. Spent 3 nights here. Outstanding stay today. And we're going to say goodbye to Crater Lake. And we're heading off to Jedediah Smith State Park, which is part of Redwood National Forest. Hopefully we'll be there in about 3.5 hours or so. Goodbye, Crater Lake.